Hey guys, so I haven't done one of these for a while. Um, so this is the Plymouth save I started, um, where I can't spend money on transfer fees. Anything I can do is get free transfers, so like in the contract, or using a youth team, or use a loan system. I can pay fees for loan players, because if not, once you get to like Championship, Premier League, you can't make a loan transfer without having a loan fee, which is a little bit annoying, I know, but um, if not, this challenge is going to be just impossible. Um, so where should we start? Should we start with? So I'm in my third season, um, and we look at what we've done so far. So we won League One, um, which I was quite pleased about. We've done really well. We've won lots of manager months as well, 3 times. And then, so the next season we got to the Championship and we finished fifth, but we lost in the semi-final. I can't remember who we lost to now, but we were really lucky. I don't think we were ready anyway, so it's nice to have another season in the Championship just to develop our players a bit more. And this season, yeah, we just kicked on and we are doing really well. So we're now basically halfway through the season. Played 26 matches, won 18, only lost 2 games all season, to Middlesbrough and Sunderland. And 60 points, got a nice little gap between us and Luton. And us and Ipswich are in third position. So yeah, I'm just really pleased how things are going. If you look at the schedule, we've been on lots of winning runs. Only sticky patch we had maybe in September when we only won one match, and we lost to Sunderland at home in the Carabao Cup third round. Was a little bit annoyed about because I do like having a nice cup run and stuff. But then since then we kicked on and just one defeat, lots of wins. Yeah, and we've now got Chelsea in the FA Cup third round, so hopefully we can give them a good game and hopefully do okay. Let's look at the club info quickly. I have improved the training facilities and the youth facilities. I'm now working on the junior coaching and obviously get some better youth recruitment as well. So that's what I like to do on my saves. It's just improve everything. So then you can obviously promote within some good youth players and stuff. So that's my next aim. Finances. We've got a nice little budget now. Obviously, not spending a lot of money. All this money will go into wages, but I'm well under my wage budget. So, and I have been looking. There's not many players available to improve the squad at the moment. So we'll go with what we've got and have to wait till the end of the season when other players get released. So this is the current squad I've got. I think I've made some very, very good signings. One of my favourite signings has been my goalkeeper, 6'8". Yeah, and he's been brilliant for us since he signed. Got him on a free transfer from Chelsea. He'd already had 2 good seasons at Peterborough, so I was really pleased to got him in, and he's going to improve a lot, I think, as well. So yeah, I'm very pleased to got him in. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of loan players with high potential. Rico Lewis is from Man City. Good stats, going to be a good player, and he's had a good season for us. Average rate of over 7, so yeah, I'm pretty pleased with him. Kevin Long is a player that my scouts highly recommended. He got released by Birmingham, and he was like a 4-star rating for this league. So I got him in the first season he done really well for us, over 7 rating. This season, say not if he's played 17 matches, but under 7 again, but very, very good. So a good solid player for us. Levi Colwill got from Chelsea. I had him on last year's FM, so I knew how good he was. So he's coming on loan from Chelsea, and like I say, he's been brilliant for us. Rating over 7, so yeah, really pleased with him. Castellio, I signed last season. That's my first choice left back. So he come in from Chelsea on a free. He had an excellent season, and this season, let's say he's kicked on again and playing really well. For an attacking wing back, I was hoping to get more assists. That's one of the reasons why I keep swapping him and either Lewis about, or my other right back I've got unknown. Hoover, I'm probably saying that wrong. He's unknown from Wolves. But like I say, he's played really well, and he's got 6 assists, so he's probably been the best fullback out of the pick of them. But I say another one overrated at 7. Very, very good. So solid back line. And another player I got in, Pierre Pons. Never heard of him before, but highly recommended by my scouts. He'd had a really good couple of seasons in Cyprus, and then he's come to us on a free, but his rating was very, very good. I'm now having a new contract actually. He's 31 years old. Increased it just to keep him happy because he's made us so much better. So yeah, he's another one who's very good. This is a player that I hummed and hawed about signing because I had him last year and he was very good. But on this year's FM, he's not actually as good as I thought he was. So he's more of a backup than more of a starter. He's okay, but he could be another player that I might release at the end of the season if we get promoted. So he's one. Ethan Hamilton, a player I signed last year for the Championship. Got from Accrington. He was highly recommended by my scouts. He's another one that I think this is an area that I really need to improve on midfield area. So yeah, them two are in danger of getting released if I am or sold once I get promoted, hopefully. For this season, I just now got Adam Berry on loan from Man United. He's probably going to be my only signing this January. He's going to be a good player. Very good flair. Not bad stats at all for an 18-year-old. So I think he's going to be very, very good for Man United in the future. But hopefully we can help him along his way. And then Adam Eder. What can I say about him? He's just unbelievable for me. I signed him on loan from Leeds. Leeds signed him from Norwich. Didn't play him at all. And then I've signed him on loan this season. And yeah, 21 games, 20 goals, 7 assists, 5 Player of the Matches awards. Rating just under 8. Excellent. And I highly recommend you to sign him on FM because he's been brilliant on this year's FM and last year's FM. Very, very good player. Then my favourite player at the club, Niall Ennis. Last year's FM, fantastic for me. And then this season, yeah, he's been excellent. Today he got 45 goals in my first season, 14 last season, and then this year, considering he's not been first choice, still scoring goals, still got a really good rating. So very, very good. Then I got my backup keeper because I lost Mike Cooper to Burnley for 18 million. So I got him on a free transfer from Leicester. He's just not bad stats, but yeah, he is my backup keeper. And then another player I really like, Kofi Barmer. Got him from Palace on free transfer. 2 excellent seasons. He's one of my first choice centre half with Carwell. Good stats, going to improve all the time. And can play centre half or right back. Very, very good. Callum Wright, he's been brilliant for us. He was one of the signings they made when I first came to the club, and he just pushed on and done really well. Good Championship player. We'll be back up for us in the Premier League, I think. But yeah, good stats. Been doing okay. George McEachran, I signed him from Chelsea on a free. Did a couple of average seasons. This season's been a bit better, but I'm now looking to loan him out, and then with a loan to someone to buy, so I can, because he's not going to be up to scratch for what I want to do with the club. So he'll be leaving. Jordan Willis, he now wants to leave for a move to a bigger club, so he's now transfer listed by request. And he wants to leave, so I've now tried to offer him into clubs, but he hasn't been. He was my first choice player, centre back for the last couple of seasons, but this season he hasn't been. So that's probably why he's got a little bit annoyed. But he has been a good server for us, and he's done really well. It's a good player in League One Championship if you look for someone like him. One of my favourite players I signed, who's now worth a lot of money, and he's getting scouted all the time. A lot of clubs want him, and he's having an excellent season. 7.36 rating, 6 goals, 5 assists. Very, very good. And if anyone can pick him up for a free transfer, yeah, I highly recommend. You won't go wrong with him. Soonsit Bell, what can I say about him? He does improve every season, and he's very, very good. I've had him for 3 seasons now, as you can see, over 25 goals in his first 2 seasons. This season, 17 goals after 24 matches. I think he's going to get better. So, yeah, I highly recommend you to sign him if you can. As you can see, his stats are very good for a 20-year-old, and he's only going to get better. So, yeah, very good. Joe Edwards, someone I'm trying to sell. I did 2-star potential. Sorry about that. So yeah, so he'll be leaving. We spoke about Hoover. Some players I want to release as well. Josh Adam, I did sign on free from Man City, but he hasn't had a look in the team yet. I think he will get better, so I might learn him out again next season to improve it more. And Charlie Batanio, I'm probably saying it wrong, from Arsenal, is another one. He's having a really good season, 7 assists. So he normally would start in my midfield, but he's just played a lot of games recently, so he's just knackered, so I'll let him have a rest. Will Chicken Davis, he is going to be very, very good. High potential. Sent him on loan a few times to get some more game experience, but he was here already, so he's going to be very good. And then another one I got coming through from my youth team, 18 years old, Freddie Izakia. Very, very good. Very high potential. Send him out on loan. Might send him out on loan again this January. More game time. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to try and keep up with these videos on here, guys. I'll keep you updated on how we're doing. So, yeah. Cheers, guys. Thank you.